Hey guys, and welcome back to another As Per My Ability video. Thank you for being here with me, thank you for clicking on the video, and thank you for spending your time with me. Should start off by saying my name is Andrew Davidson. I make content here at As Per My Ability, and if you are a new gamer that just wants to find new games and just see what's out there, or if you're more like myself and you're a seasoned gamer and you just like watching content on YouTube about board games and card games, then As Per My Ability is probably a good channel for you to keep on your radar. So you can do all of those things like commenting and hitting the thumbs up, the like, smashing the like button. What really helps us out is if you subscribe and if you hit the little bell so you get notifications when we post new content, because we're going to be posting lots of different kinds of content as we move forward in the year. For those of you that have already done all those things, and for those of you that watch the show and have been watching the show, thank you for everything that you guys have done to help our show grow. And so yeah, thank you to all of you out there. What this video is going to be what I call a bookkeeping episode, and it's going to be incredibly lame. So I'm going to talk fast and I'm going to keep this video short so that we can get through the sweet intro, get to the information, and then we can all just get back to living our lives. So let's hit that sweet intro. Hey, welcome back everybody. This is what I call bookkeeping video where I'm not going to be talking about games. What I do here is every once in a while I like to just make a short video to just promote a few things, just so that you, or my audience, knows what's going on and where to click and where to go to find some cool content, or to see what's happening with As Per My Ability in the future as we move forward. So I have two things that I want to share in this video, and I'm going to try to do it really quick so we can get out of here. The first thing that I want to talk about is a podcast, and it is called the Level Up Board Game Podcast. Now, this podcast was not started by me. I don't really have anything to do with the foundation of the podcast. It is run by two guys named Scott and Patrick. I actually am wearing their shirt. This is their Level Up Board Game Podcast shirt. I figured if I'm gonna plug them in my video, I might as well, wear their merchandise in my video while I'm plugging them. So why am I plugging their podcast? Well, I think you should check their podcast out because I contribute content to their podcast. The Level Up Board Game Podcast hosts a segment on their show that is done by myself. It is just my voice that I record and I give over to them, and they plug it into their show. They call it the Academy segment, but essentially there was just some rebranding they had to do to fit their theme for their show. But essentially what the Academy segment is it's my history and game series. It's all that stuff just kind of being thrown over to their show to help them out so that they can have different kinds of content on their podcast. Recently, I was trying to get a friend to listen to a particular Academy segment, and I couldn't remember which episode it was with the Level Up Board Game Podcast. Was it episode 39 or was it episode 26? And I realized, and this leads us to number 2, I don't have my history and game stuff just all put together, like archived. On our website, aspermyability.com, there is going to be what I call the audio archive. Now, it's not going to be a podcast per se, but it works just like a podcast. And there you will be able to find archived all of the history and game stuff that I have. That way, it's easy for me to point out certain episodes to people if I want to point them in the right way. I still will be contributing to the Level Up Board Game podcast. They will have kind of first pick of my segment, but eventually when that all dies down, that stuff will get kicked back to me and will end up on my website where everything can be found. You can search it up and you can find which episode of History and Game you're looking for. And so that's kind of the bullet point number 2 is 1, check out the Level Up Board Game podcast. And number 2 is to make sure that you check out the aspermyability.com website under the audio section. I'll be posting a whole bunch of those and they'll all be archived there where you can find them. So those are the 2 things that I wanted to talk about. So that's what's going on. Make sure you check out Level Up Board Game podcast so that you can see all, or I guess listen to all of the fun stuff that they have going on over at their podcast, including my Academy segment. And then also check out the As Per My Ability website because I'm going to be putting some audio up on there so you can go back and maybe re-listen to, if you listen to the segment on the Level Up side and you want to hear it again but you don't know where you heard it, you can come over to my website where everything's going to be archived together. So in my promise of keeping this video as super short as possible so we can go back to our lives, that is everything that I have to say. Once again, my name is Andrew Davidson. This has been As Per My Ability, and I will see each and every one of you at the next video.